So this is the last time that we played Goblins. This is almost card like the only change is Fable. Think the cards that I cut. I think I went back and looked at the list. I cut the fourth Ringleader. I had one copy of the three Mana Lord. What was that card called? The Hobgoblin or something. So I cut that, the fourth Ringleader, and then I had two additional copies of Firebrand. I cut those four for four Fables. Everything else is the same. I'm not sure about the correct number of Mutavaults. I think two is like a pretty good medium. You don't have a ton of double red, but the thing is, when you have Warchief, you want a double spell. Like you want to be able to go like a turn like where you have triple red, right? So you can go like Warchief is effectively a triple red card on turn 4, right? So you go Warchief plus red 2-drop on turn 4. The pile drivers I think might just be medium. Those maybe are better suited as more 1-drops. Maybe more Firebrand, more Skirk Prospector. Prospector is not great, but it is pretty sick with both Instigator and Hordemaster, so you can kind of like combo kill people with Hordemaster. But yeah, just a very clean deck. We have the fourth Ringleader in the sideboard for the grindy matchups. I decided to max out on Volley for Spirits and Greasefang, because Greasefang seems awful for this deck, as well as Abrade for Greasefang, also good against boats, Roast for Shieldred, Chainwhirler for Mono Green. I was thinking about playing 3 Chainwhirler, but I'm playing 1 End the Festivities, because End is a lot better. It's a way to catch up on the draw against the green decks that have multiple elves, whereas Chainwhirler is still good, but it's a lot worse on the draw is the issue. So I went with the split there, and then Trashman good against vehicles. But yeah, just like 4 Hordemaster. I wish you could play more the 3 mana lore, but I think that's too many 3-drops, and Warchief is just too good not to play 4 copies of. It just gets you these like crazy turns with Battle Cry Goblin. So yeah, just like a lot of 4-ofs, pretty consistent deck, and super excited for this. Yeah, no lands, Sag. We have 1, 2, 3, so I'm gonna keep it. Air frying is so based, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. The Fable might not be it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Fable's bad. I'll have to try it out. I mean, the card is super powerful. Like the idea being just play the good cards 5-head, you know. Insolent Neonate. Okay. I'm with you. What that's for? Reason I love call is that it works great with Fable. Oh, because you can like discard something to Fable and then call it back. Yeah, I guess I see where you're going with that. I have to play a second color though. I don't know if you want to play a second color. Alright, he did. He did. Still confused as to why they have Neonate. That one's kind of throwing me off a little bit. Back with the Warchief. Super easy to splash. I mean, maybe. It's probably not that hard to splash a second color, right? It might be worth it. Yeah, we also are getting Blackleaf Cliffs. Yo, are they playing like Burning Inquiry Storm kind of thing with Steamkin? That'd be kind of based. I can just go Instigator, sack a token to play Fable, right? Yeah, that's probably fine. Sack the token. I think this is good. The only problem with this line is I'm discarding a lot of cards in my hand for the Fable, but I do still have enough mana to activate Den next turn, which is nice. I think this is probably good. I think I like this line. Could also Fable the Instigator with the treasure post combat. I thought about that too, but I think it's better to just trade the token for the Fable up front. All the Death Dweller. So the idea being, like the combo, is you play Fable, and then Chapter 2, you discard discard Goblin Chainwhirler, and then you call the Death Dweller back your Chainwhirler, give it Death Touch, and blow up all their shit. That's like the combo with it. You know, whether or not that's actually good enough is yet to be seen, but it's powerful when you get to do the thing. And Fable is a good card by itself. The only thing is, Call the Death Dweller is not that great just as a card by itself, so I don't know. Yo, are they playing Mono Red Phoenix? Their deck looks kind of hot. I'm kind of with it. Wait, their deck's sick. I mean, they have no cards in hand, but, you know. Discard Mutavault. Attack with Den. You take 5, go to 4 after blocking Den. We have a lot of better draws. Actually, not gonna play that this turn. Guess I could play it post-combat, maybe? But I'd rather just hold it. Just want to push damage. I also don't want them to know that I have the Loyalist for next turn. Imagine not playing Cruise. True, but Cruise is kind of a non-bow with Finale of Promise, right? If you're exiling cards with that. So, and you get a better mana base. You don't have to deal yourself damage. You don't have, like, awkward ETB tap lands ever. I don't know, I'm not saying it's good, but it looks cool. The Loyalist is technically lethal, right? They block token, take 4. I think worst case scenario, they still go to 1, so they can den. Yeah, but then they lose their Steamkin. If they animate den, they lose the game. If they have nothing. They still go to 1. They also have a removal spell? So this would put them to 2? It's honestly probably still fine. They still have to trade, right? They have to trade one of these two for the 2/2. Or they can do this and go to 1, which I'm also fine with. They have no card. They just don't have any outs, right? Like with no cards in hand. It's just not a card, the single card that gets them out of that. This song slaps. Your song request? Mono red. Mono red, Phoenix, kinda. Probably want some number of removal spells for Runaway Steamkin. And I think Abrade is probably the best one. I cut the 2 pile drivers for 2 Abrades. I think that's it. Is tonight's game between the boys and TB12 is rigged? No, well, I mean, if it's rigged in Dallas's favor, then I'd be okay with that, but they're probably just gonna let Tom win. TBH. A draw, I think I'm fine putting back the 3rd land. It's a little greedy, but I have 23 lands. Yeah, see, you get it. At least you understand the terms of engagement. You know, this is how playoffs with Tom Brady works. You just get special treatment. As somebody who has lived in New England all of their life, I am well aware of the special treatment that Tom Brady gets. And the New England fans can't even deny it, you know? It's just a fact. This song is so fucking good. All time right here. With PJs. With 6 rulers. Whoa! Was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. If they have a second one, I'm not paying. Not paying if they have a second one. I think I can actually play around it, though. I guess lose to it next turn anyways, but... Because I could just play this and activate it next turn. Okay. Play with fire of me, huh? Well, yes, they probably have it. Don't stop, get it. Or, oh, my shit's dead. That's bad, too. Land would be kind of balling, actually. Yeah. And I can copy Battle Cry. Wait, that's not better than just attacking, right? Because if I copy the Battle Cry, it's only 2 power. So yeah, attacking is just better. Kikit, you want the token? Yeah, I think the token's better. Wow, we have an SCG 5K champion in the chat. Congrats, Nook. Scamming everybody. I like your tweet about the scam likely message. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Can we ever win if they have another closed selection return? Well, I'm just gonna do this. Incendiary flow too. Play with fire, me. Okay, Joel. Speak it into existence. I mean, it was very obvious that they had it from turn 4. You know, 2 turns ago we knew they had it. They played basically with it face up. I couldn't do anything about it. No, cancel. Alright, Goblin Ringleader, please. It's not very good. I probably should not have that card in my deck. I mean, I like Bitter Reunion because it discards Phoenix, but it not being a spell for Phoenix is kind of sketch. Should probably hold lands for Fable. Wow. Alright. That works. Combat. Probably the best spell in my deck. 5. Surely they won't draw the third Kozilek's Return. I guess it's not even that bad for me because they lose their shit too. They have to hold back on defense. Alright. I'm all in, baby. All in, baby. Oh. These nugs. I like Fable, but maybe we shouldn't play 4 copies. This might be like a 2 or 3 Fable kind of deck. Boats and Joels? Ooh, good card. Gotta get me more Boats and Joels. Boats and Joels. Boats and Joels. My Denizen's gonna get stomped. And then I'll draw a land and play Fable. Please. Pretty please. Asking nicely. Whoa, that's not Boats. 60 card Incarnation? Huh? You know that Yorion's legal, right? Like, they let you play that card in this format. They also let you play with Foundry Street Denizen, and I'm choosing to play with that card, so who's the real idiot? That's actually not bad. It's actually really good. Make sure I stack the triggers to give the token trample. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They go to 4. I don't think they have sweepers, right? Yeah. They just don't want to shuffle 80 cards. Yeah, digitally shuffling. I don't know if I have any sideboard against Incarnation. Maybe if the games are going longer, I kind of want the Ringleader, 4th copy. But the removal's all bad. Chainwhirler sucks. Trashman sucks. I'm just going to submit. Maybe 4th Fable for 4th Ringleader, but it's pretty marginal. Free wins. Well, post-board, they probably have Clarions. That first hand just did nothing. That's why I'm old. I mean, it had lands and spells, but it didn't do anything. I think I'd rather save the Loyalist for later, in case they have a kill spell, because I'd rather protect. You know what I mean? Like the one attack trigger off of this is way more relevant later on. I just fucking slammed this Battle Driver on too. If they don't have a kill spell, it just kind of shits on them. They have the dog. Oh, dog. Yo, dog. I should play Instigator or Pile Driver. Honestly, Pile Driver is probably better if they have a sweeper too, right? Because I think Pile Driver is a much weaker post-Wrath threat. What's against that? The Pro Blue? Yeah, it's weird. Anybody know why it even has Pro Blue? Is it, like, supposed to be good against Psychotalk decks? You have to realize, back in the day when that card was printed, Blue was so broken. Like, Psychotalk, Factor Fiction, Repulse, Counterspell, Recoil. Like, Blue is just far and away the best at that time. Goblins versus Merfolk. That probably has something to do with it, right? It's like an on-theme tribal kind of thing. Life equity. Question that Blue couldn't answer. Well, outside of a counterspell, right? And I'm pretty sure, I think the Psychotalk decks played like Smother and shit too. So it's not like the Tog decks couldn't kill it. Other isn't Blue. No, I know that. I know. But I'm saying it was printed around the time where Psychotalk was the best deck. They played Chill too. Dude, they don't make sideboard cards like they used to. Well, with the exception of Veil of Summer, but I think it's just bad. Just ship this. Okay. This is good. On the play? Really, I think I'm supposed to put back a land again. Like, I know that putting back a land with Ringleader is awkward, but I guess I could just put the Ringleader back. So the other reason I want to put the Ringleader back is I'm going to curve Denizen into Hordemaster, and if they have Oath of Chandra, I want to be able to have my third land guaranteed in case I hit a 3-drop off of the Hordemaster, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm actually just going to put back the Ringleader. I think it's fine. I get mega punished if I draw land, but yeah, I agree, Max. It's a lot different. It's a lot different. For better or for worse. The Astral Slide days? Yeah. Remember Celestia Control? Okay, that's much better. We go turn 2 Instigator, turn 3 Firebrand plus Hordemaster. This is one of the curves of all time. Denizen down. Still takes 6 and go to 11. Man, if they don't have a sweeper, they're dead, probably. I guess they could just kill the Hordemaster, but... 6, yeah. Exclusively back into pre-modern and vintage to feel those old days. Pre-modern looks like so much fun. I just haven't tried it yet. Pre-modern looks dope. They got binding. Okay. I mean, I'm just all in, right? Is there a world where I sack both Firebrands to kill the Cleric and get 2 triggers off the Hordemaster? It's gotta be worse than just attacking, I think. Yeah, Pure Modern was dope too. I like Pure Modern. So they take 6 and go to 5. Yeah, because I still get a trigger off the Hordemaster this way. Flip the Mountain. Alright. Don't have a Wrath. I mean, I'm pretty sure if they had Wrath last turn, they would have cast it. Also, I just realized that they're playing Brushland in their Leyline Binding deck. We gotta have a conversation. We gotta have a chat. It's a webcam format. Well, I think they have tournaments on like either MTG Melee or Mythic Society, where it doesn't have to be a webcam format. I think they run those kind of tournaments. That's what I was thinking about playing. Yeah, you can play on Moto. Go. There's also a couple of players. Mike is actually in chat that play. Todd. What are we looking at here? This hand's kind of bad. Shit this. Ugh. Ugh. Not the best start. He said my deck had Doomwake Giant in it. My deck had Doomwake Giant in it like 5 minutes before submitting. Oh, he's playing that deck. I had Doomwake Giant in one of my Incarnation builds at one point. Bet you haven't seen this card in 20 years. Oh, is he doing like Doom Foretold stuff? This is just Doom Tribal. I'm so dead. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how often you like bring all of them to FNM, but it did used to be one of the best cards. Demonic Pact. So we're dead. So there is that, you know. We are dead. Maybe not dead. Probably dead. Can play the Denizen post combat. At 10. Just have to hope they don't have a Wrath. Okay, yeah, because I usually end up getting there like, 45 minutes early before 7. Because my commute from work is only like half hour. Hey, what the fuck? Okay. Their hand is really that bad, huh? Okay. Trigger. I have any other hasty things, though? They're at 14. I guess we can go, like, Hordemaster Instigator? Alright, let's do it. Hordemaster Instigator shove. Attack. So then if they block the Denizen, if they block a 3, they take 9 and go to 5. Which I think is fine. I can also play something post-combat. Get a trigger off the Hordemaster. Which was a Mutavault. Alright, you can go. Is it the version with no intuitions? What, Madness? Ooh, Madness is dope. I fuck with Madness. Omen of the Forge. Okay, dead. They also have a sweeper. That'd be unfortunate. Does not appear that they have a sweeper. I'll cast this. Copy Ringleader? I guess I should have done this first. Ooh, Reflection Copy Ringleader. Let's go. Split Warchief, I think. I don't know if that's right. It gives the Hordemaster haste, which is nice. Aha! So it's so funny because he told me he cut Doomwake Giant before the submission. Doomwake Giant would have looked real good that game. Sheesh. Said, imagine not playing the best 5-drop of all time. Survival intuition builds are Sans intuition survival builds are mega affordable. Is survival expensive? I figured intuition was, but I didn't realize survival was expensive. Survival is $120? What? Why? Huh? Hold on, that can't be right. What the fuck? Survival of the fittest. Oh. Well, see, the thing about City of Traders, I understand City of Traders. That card is very good and very playable. Nobody has played Survival of the Fittest in a Legacy tournament in 14 years. Or some shit like that. Like, there is no reason for this card to be $200 other than reserve list bullshit. I know it's banned in Legacy. Well, it didn't used to be banned in Legacy. It was legal at one point. It didn't get banned until Caleb smushed people at that GP. Dude, that GP was so dope. $180, man. Jesus. Yeah, I know Sanctum and Cradle are expensive. Like, I understand those cards, you know? Like, people sometimes still play Sanctum in Legacy. Cradle's a staple of Legacy. City of Traders, Legacy staple. Like, all these cards are Legacy staples. I understand those cards being super expensive, but, like, I just don't understand Survival of the Fittest. Shit's crazy. I keep this a little sus in the draw, but I saw Mord's comment. Is Snoop as a 2-mana Mystic Forge not playable? I don't know that it's better than any of the 2-drops that we currently have is the issue. Because Instigator works better with the Lord and the Denizen. Can't cut the Lord, and then the Battle Cry Goblin is just, like, so good. I don't think I would ever cut the Battle Cry Goblin. So I just don't think it's better than the 2s we already have. But it is certainly possible that you might want to play a couple copies. It could be more of a sideboard card, too. Okay. Well... Mana's a little awkward here. I could go Hordemaster, nothing else, attack. Or I could go Warchief, only attack with Denizen. I actually like playing the Hordemaster here. It's not the best use of my mana, but there's a chance they trade, and I might hit a 1-drop off of the Hordemaster post-combat. So I think I like this better. I see they don't even block. Maybe they just need the 5th mana. Yeah, he's playing Mardu Doom Foretold. I'm super in on what he's doing. I love decks like that. I'm all about it. Oh no, did he board in? Oh my god, did he board in Doomwake Giant? Oh no. The Elder Dragon War. Okay. Instigator, Denizen, Pile Driver. 3 cards left. This thing. Okay. I must concede to a Doomwake Giant. I feel like I'm obliged. So I think I just play both of the 2-drops here. Yeah, I think I play both 2-drops. I like that. And we can go Warchief Hordemaster next turn, potentially. Shouldn't I have protection from Doomwake Giant? Doomwake, stop hitting yourself! A lot of creativity in Bruggen Pre-Modern? Yeah, that's fair. Seems like a lot of fun. There was a list that I was looking at the other day. Not the other day, but I think about a month ago, and I was first interested in playing the format, and it was like Terrageddon, Terravore, Armageddon, a lot of other Threshold cards, Mystic Enforcer, Werebear. They look dope. I only have 1 card in hand. So I can go Warchief, Instigator, Hordemaster. That's a good turn. I like that. The question is, if I attack with the Hordemaster, they go to 1? Oh, I think that's just bad. Yeah, they do have Mox Diamond. Mox Diamond do be expensive like that. Were y'all around? Were y'all playing Magic back when people used to Oath of Druids into Mystic Enforcer? Those were the days. Different times, man. Different times. Okay. Get a bunch of triggers. And by a bunch, I mean 2. Not actually mind drawing a land here, so I can just play the Battle Cry and the Ringleader. It's almost lethal. Almost lethal. I think I just play the Hordemaster. He does get to loot with the Dragon War, but both into a Chroma. Yeah. Yeah, Phantom Neshoba. How many times have we gotten Wrath this game, by the way? We've gotten Wrath like 4 times, and we're still 5 times, and I think we're still ahead. This deck's kind of good against Wraths. It's pretty hilarious that we've been Wrath 5 times, and I think we're still gonna win this game. He can't even attack because I just have Den. Guess I should play the Ringleader first. I don't think it matters, but this deck just grinds. Well, I mean, there's that too, I guess, but I don't know if it matters. This deck fucking grinds, though. We've gotten Wrath 5 times. Brotherhoods, Dragon War, Dragon War, Dragon War. I thought it was 5. Choose permanent current sacrifice, choose current. We're gonna get Wrath again! Jesus Christ. I just missed lethal. Vault plus Battle Cry, activate lethal. Oh! Oh! Right, because I could have done that last turn, but I was 1 mana short. You're correct. Yeah, no, I fucked up. You're right. Yeah, I fucked up. I had lethal last turn. Damn it. It's fine. We'll just get him in game 3. Yeah, because I had that line available to me. Well, I didn't have it available to me last turn because I didn't draw the 6th mana source. But yes, the land was lethal. I just missed it. I was too busy about too busy commenting about how many Wraths I've played through and then just missed lethal. That grinds though. For a mono red aggressive deck, it grinds super fucking well. Can't keep this. Okay, can keep this. Need to play the Martyr list. I'm sure Todd's streaming. You can probably get his list. Alright, how many Wraths are we going to have to fight through this game? Did it? Yeah. So he had Brotherhood's End last time. How much can I play around Brotherhood's End? I don't think I can. I think I just have to jam. I'm just going to scoop if he has it, but... Hey, man. What do you want me to do? He said... Pisses me off. Okay. Recollect. Yeah, I mean, I should have won the match. I just missed lethal. Play against blue-white. Time to concede again. Esper, what the fuck? This is better if they have Censor. I'd rather resolve this. There could be an Enchantress deck in Pioneer. What's the payoff? Cetessin Champion. That's like the 3-mana thing, right? Does not have the Greasefang. Played the wrong land, but I'm just gonna play Ringleader next turn anyways. There's Tomb Wake Giant plus Mana Blue. Goblins. It's for the free Loyalist. Take those. We do, in fact, take those. Yeah, Light Pause is way more like Boggles than it is Enchantress. It's completely different. Kind of. I guess it's probably the closest we're going to get to Enchantress. Is this lethal? It's 1 short. But I mean, they can't kill me next turn, so if they don't have push, they're dead. Looks like they have push. Still think they're probably dead, because the Loyalist makes it so that even if they Parhelion me, they can't block with the tokens, so yeah, we should still be able to have lethal. Still about a Pioneer deck, you gotta get on that. Yeah, Chainwhirler is kind of dope. Right, exactly, yeah, the Loyalist prevents their tokens from blocking, so even if they Greasefang me, I still have this. So it, like, wouldn't even be that bad if I got Greasefanged. I'm also at 20, so I can easily take a hit. Banishing verse my Goblin Warchief. I mean, you're still dead. I think they have Wraths. Especially not 3-mana Wraths. Alright, sick. Let's bring in Rending Volley. Probably going with the Trash Man. I think Fable is a little bit too slow and dirtily in this matchup. Abrade's good. I'm gonna just cut like all the ringleaders. I'm just gonna cut all the grindy cards and just try to be as fast as possible. Which means I can probably shave a land. Let's cut the smashing. Cause look at my curve. I cut all of my 4-drops. I can easily go down a land post board. Cuts a land, still has 5 in the opener. Classic. Ooh, 6 now. Is the music a smidge too loud? It's pretty low. I turned it down a lot. It's pretty low right now. I'm just gonna put back 2 lands. Yeah, nothing beats the OG Pile Driver. I'll turn it down a little bit. A Fiend's Informant. Sure, then I want to offer the trade. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on the trade. Because if I trade this turn, then I don't get to play the spell off of Hordemaster. Whereas if I wait until next turn to trade, then I can potentially post-combat play the spell off of the Hordemaster. Yeah, I mean, Goblin Chainwhirler is good. The thing about Chainwhirler is, like, the card itself just, for 3 mana, it just doesn't seem like there's enough matchups where it's actively good. Unless you're playing something like Torbrand or Soulscar Mage. Or obviously, this deck could never play Skullscar Mage, but, you know, it just, I don't know. It just feels like it doesn't quite do enough in enough matchups. Let's play the Warchief now. Still don't really want to attack. Yeah, we're chilling. Push the Hordemaster. Could respond and sack the Firebrand to kill the Informant, so I get another card off of the Hordemaster. Not gonna cast their push. It's great with Fable too. Why is it good with Fable? Well, I mean, unless you're playing the like the Call of the Death Dwellers, but I don't want to play that card. That's interesting. Oh, copying it? Yeah, sure, that's fair. Yeah, well, the reason that Fable is so nice is because you can go Battle Cry Goblin, activate Battle Cry, haste the reflection, and then copy, like, the other Battle Cry, and then get 2 attacking triggers off of it, so it's really sick with Battle Cry. But yeah, outside of, like, Battle Cry and Instigator, there's not a lot of ETBs. I guess Ringleader. I'm gonna play Trash Man. I don't really think I want to attack, though. Because I think they've pretty clearly, like, boldly stated they have Fatal Push. And if I attack with Goblin Warchief, they double block. I sack Firebrand, ping the Informant, then they just go push here. We trade, and that's like pretty bad for me. So I think I'm just gonna wait. Feels weird to wait, but we know they already have push. If I attack with the Battle Cry and Skirk, yet you complete the Skirk opponent's blocks. Battle Cry and Skirk. Oh, because you can sack the Goblins in combat. Whatever, you can sack whatever they block to pump. Banishing verse. Sure, that's fine. I also have Fatal Push. Evangel. Yeah, that's true. I feel like we have to start attacking at some point. It just feels so weird to sit here and do nothing. If I volley this, my attacks still aren't that good. Because now they have this. Alright. Just gonna play this and pass. Go. Hold up volley if they go for a Greasefang. Love for them to go for a Greasefang. I think they're gonna push now. If they have Greasefang and they don't have a land in hand, they might want to just use their mana. Because if they're planning on casting Greasefang and they don't draw a land, they'd have to, you know, they're not going to get to cast Fatal Push. So I think it does make sense to use it here. I imagine they're going after this. I guess I'll sack it. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to also respond to the push and just like trade these two. Also dig a little bit more. Probably should have done that, yeah. Street Denizen. Proceed. Is this a deck which would want Experimental Frenzy? Mord suggested Conspicuous Snoop earlier, which I think is probably a better version of that, because your deck is almost entirely goblins anyways. It gets a little bit worse in the post-board games when you bring in stuff like Volley and Abrade, but I could see playing Snoop if you wanted a little bit more oomph. But you have a lot of like card advantage stuff anyways, right? You have Ringleader, you have Fable. It's just that for this matchup, I boarded all that stuff out because I didn't want to be, like, I wanted to be a little bit faster. But then you get to spots like this where then you just don't do anything. Because your cards are, like, individually not that powerful. I'm going to go to combat first. Then I'm going to ping the 2-1. They let me attack. They at least have to trade one of their higher toughness creatures. Time for me to go meet a friend before Modern Tonight. See you tomorrow. JS, have a good night, buddy. Enjoy. Thank you for stopping by. And lower on Denizen. Maybe. It's just like it's your highest upside 1-drop, you know. They have 5 types. Yeah, Muxus would be way too much. Muxus would be way too good. I just think that when you're playing, like, so if you want to cut Denizen, then you'd also kind of want to cut Instigator, right? Because, like, I'm fairly certain that Denizen's the only reason we're even playing Instigator to begin with. I guess it's just good with the Lords, but, like, Denizen looks cracked in this hand. Right without a Fatal Push. Swish, thank you for the raid, buddy. Appreciate you. Welcome everybody from the Swish's stream. Joel, indeed. Joel's in the chat for the Swishers. Is that a word? Is that do we call you the Swishers? I'm guessing we do. All right, how much taken? Probably 6 if they have Vanishing Verse on Denizen. Ooh, just take it all. We like that. We even still have a Braid up if they go for a Greasefang. We also just don't really care that much because we have the Loyalist. I still might sacrifice like Loyalist Prospector to blow up the Greasefang. This is a tough spot. This is a really tough spot. So I basically have to gamble. I have to gamble on whether or not I draw a creature. No, I know that, but here's the thing. I don't have lethal, right? I only have 5 damage. If I draw, like, a Battle Cry Goblin... Well, I guess Battle Cry's lethal because I can activate with Prospector. So Battle Cry's lethal. Lord's lethal. Loyalist is lethal. Warchief is not lethal because I have to sack a Goblin. Most of my creatures are lethal is the thing. I feel like it's probably still just better to sacrifice. Like, sack the second Loyalist and the Prospector. God, it's so close. It's so close. Is land still lethal? 1... Oh wait, is land lethal anyways? I could just keep the 2 Denizens. Oh, land's lethal anyways, right? Oh, no, because I have to sack one of the Loyalists. So that's why you need the land. Yeah, because I would keep... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, if I keep Denizen Loyalist... Is that enough? 3... It's only 7, right? If I sack 1, 2, 3, 4... Animate Den... 3, 4... 5... 6, 7, right? It's only 7. Need to land your creature. Right, exactly, yeah. I think I'm going to let them do this. I think I'm going to gamble a little bit. There's just so many cards in my deck that are lethal if I let them, you know what I mean? So many cards that are lethal. Watch it be the second Den. Can't be a 3-minute creature. True, because I have to sack a... Yeah, it can't be a 3-minute creature. Alright, land's lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is lethal. Sick game. Legion Loyalist, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let them swing. Well, the thing is, if I sacrifice 2 of my creatures, I cut off a lot of my outs to just kill them. That's the issue. So by not sacrificing there, I'm giving myself a lot of outs to just kill them. You know what I mean? That's the reason to not sacrifice. We should be 4-0, by the way. I'm going to have to do some carrying this game. I'm going to keep this hand. A lot better in the play, but You've never seen the ability from Loyalist? Yeah, it comes up quite a bit, actually. Like, Trample is relevant against the small blockers from Mono White. Token's very relevant against Greasefang. Like, it just, that ability comes up quite often. More often than you would think. We call that sneaky, I guess it's not sneaky reach, it's like sneaky trample. How's the control matchup? Well, I wouldn't know, because I just scoop the control every time anyways, but... I mean, honestly, it's probably not that bad. Oh, is this the Angels person? We can't beat Angels. F. F's in chat. Oh, Greasefang, okay. Never mind. Also, relevant against Chariot. So, I can't attack this turn anyway, so I think it's best to just Battle Cry here. I'm obviously not going to make that trade. And then next turn I can go Loyalist, activate, shove. Even if they Greasefang me, they just get a bunch of tokens, right? Like this just beats the Chariot. Of course, they hit their one boat. Feels bad, man. Yeah, we're dead. Assuming they go for the boat. Beat Angels on the play? Yeah, maybe. Sag. Could have beat the Chariot, but not the boat. So we did this the last time, I think. And then we brought in the Trash Man. Sounds good to me. They usually only play one boat. Play first. Okay, gotta keep it. Turn 1 Denizen, turn 2 probably Hordemaster, turn 3 Loyalist. Beat Angels in the play. Even then, it's kind of rough. The issue with Angels is, like, less so their life gain, it's just the fact that they have, like, their creatures have such huge toughness. It's just, like, it makes it impossible to ever get a profitable attack. Like, big... You can finish the rest of that. Satyr Wayfinder. Alright, I would love to find a 2-drop here so I could use my mana as most efficiently. I guess I can just go Warchief. Attack with both. They hit a Chariot, which we can easily beat. Okay, that's better, I think. Yeah, that's way better. That is a lot of fucking damage. And I think if they Greasefang me, they're just dead. Because they get back Chariot, but then their tokens can't block. That Loyalist is so messed up. Part's super sick. That's true. I also like Big Joels. Why do we not see the Atarka red deck anymore? The problem with the Atarka red deck is because you're not playing... You don't have enough card advantage to make your Rakdos matchup palatable. So, like, this deck gets to play Fable and more creature lands and Goblin Ringleader and all these kinds of, like, 2-for-1s, 3-for-1s. But the Atarka red deck just doesn't have that and doesn't have the capability of playing that. So, that's the issue. The increase, the prevalence of Rakdos is the biggest problem. So, dubs. Flavor text. Flavor text. Alright, game 3. Submit. Todd! Coming in hot. Thank you for the raid, buddy. How'd you end up finishing in that league, by the way? This ain't bad. Okay, we can fuck with this. Put back Trash Man. It's not bad. 3-0 so far? Oh, you just ended it? Okay. Deck looks sweet. I saw that you posted your list. I gotta look at it later. Deck looks super sick. Obviously, I'm gonna add Doom White Giant, but... I punted lethal. I had you dead. When I drew my 6th land and you're at 3, I could have just went activate Mutavault, play Battle Cry, activate Battle Cry, attack for 2/3s, but I fucked up. I done goofed. We go Instigator here. Yeah, I fucked up. So I should be 4-0 in this league, but hey, Magic, you are gonna fuck up. I was too busy talking to chat about how many Wraths that I played through that game that I just missed lethal. Which, by the way, I played through 5 Wraths that game. I still should have won. So this deck's pretty resilient. Okay, that's interesting. I'll actually attack first, I think. And just play Battle Cry. Go Colts. Something like that. If I draw land, Can go like Battle Cry activate. Okay, this is totally fine by me. Alright, I don't want them getting the boat trigger as much as I'd like the boat in their hand. So let's do it this way. God, untap land would be so good here. On untap land. Please. Untap land. Okay, it's pretty good too. I guess I can't complain about that. That's probably next best thing. I think we did a chat. Might even be better. It might be, yeah. They can't stay away and then they die. Alright, 4-1. The Nassif 5-0. Classic Nassif 5-0. Alright, we're definitely running this back. This deck feels super powerful. I'm going to trim on Fables, though. I think 4 is too many. That was dope. That was a good league. Alright, pay out the believers. Love to see it. Open our chests. Get a Rejuvenating Springs. A Wooded Bastard.